Hey guys, it's Delilah,
And Dahlia.
and today we have a guest speaker to talk about anger. You can go ahead and introduce yourself.
My name's Daniel.
Okay, so we're doing a blog. Our next blog post is about anger, and we heard that you had some anger issues in the past. So we just want to know, when did you realize that you had anger problems, and like around what age did they begin?
Well, ever since I was a kid, I noticed I'd have like really bad tantrums over just stupid little things like not getting candy and whatnot. But I started really realizing that I had a really bad anger issue when the time that I was about to leave middle school into high school. And my mother had actually brought it up with me because I was a very fiery little kid, and it got at times really out of control to the point I would be near physical violence. I never would actually hit anyone, but I would just take my frustration out, like on inanimate objects. I would punch holes in things. I would just freak out and flip out and just start yelling.
So would you say that your anger was basically taking over your life? Were you mad all the time, or how was it?
Well, I had to say for a while that my anger did stem from one thing. It was just like my dad just being out of my life. I understand that a lot of kids have a lot of pent-up rage towards parents that try and barely try to come back into your lives, and that's where a lot of my anger came from. And a lot of other frustration and whatnot just came from is just my brother and what he was going through in his life, and how he decided to put it on me to basically be the spitting image for my sisters. And in a way, it kind of took over for a while. I mean, it was the thing that kind of fueled me every day. I was pretty pissed off. I couldn't really think any happy thoughts, really, and I wasn't really able to enjoy myself a lot coming into high school. And I just, at times, it just got the best of me, and I just flip out on people, and I do apologize for it, but just for a while, a lot of stuff just going on with my personal life between me, my dad, and my brothers just really bugged me a lot.
So, at what point did you start dealing with your temper?
It really came down to it in 10th grade, where I had to start to deal with myself and my own little temper. And I started to work a little more on it because I realized to myself that I can't keep doing this. This is not a proper way to communicate with people. And it's just generally not nice, because I know a lot of nice people in my life that have just helped me, and it's wrong for me to flip out on them when they don't deserve it. So starting in 10th grade, I started to pick up on it more, and I started to try to become more patient. And it's a tough process. I mean, you have to deal with a lot of things, and you have to be able to calm yourself, and you just can't dwell on things. What I notice is you have to let a lot of things go in order to let that temper ease down a bit. And I wouldn't say that it's completely gone. I mean, I know I do still get frustrated, but it's not as worse as it used to be when I just completely flip out. I mean, what's made it really easier is just that I'm able to talk to people now, especially being here at Da Vinci. A lot of people are very open with me, which has allowed me to relieve a lot of that inner anger I've had over the years throughout my life. And I've just come to appreciate it, and just the happiness that has brought me has also just helped bring it down.
Okay. So would you say, for advice for people that have these anger issues and are going through similar things, would you say that the best thing for them would be to actually talk to people about it and look for help? Because I know some people, they know that they have anger issues, but they don't really know how to help themselves with it. So what would you say to people that actually have these problems?
Well, coming from my point of view, because I come from a family where we're raised to do things on your own. You're taught to, it's no one else's problem but yourself. But if that's what everyone likes to believe, I want to tell you it's kind of hard. You can't get through your anger issues if you're constantly just dealing it with yourself. You're not going to win. It's a losing battle if you fight it yourself. I mean, it's always going to get the best of you, but if you're going to fight it alone, you got to take the time off for yourself to think about things, and you have to really just sit down with yourself and question yourself why. I mean, through a period of time, through my anger, I've also experienced some pretty bad depression. I mean, I started realizing there was a lot of things that I'm letting bother me for what. And what I would recommend for other people is just try to open up the best way you can. Start somewhere. Like confide your trust in someone. I understand that it's hard, but the first steps into curing your anger, well, not necessarily curing it, but easing it, is to talk to people. And the biggest thing I've learned, that you have to just let things go, because it's just whatever's angering in your life. In life, things just happen. You know, you can't control that. And I understand you have all the rights to be angry or sad or whatever, but it comes at a time that you're going to have to just let things go. And the first step is just talking about it, either it be with yourself or someone you really trust.
Okay. Thank
Thank
you
you so
so
much.
much.
No problem.